Ooh, we are back. We are back. We are back. We are back with Bleach, baby. What's going on, YouTube? And today we're gonna be playing Bleach Brave Souls, an anime game. So we're gonna be going ahead and running some Bleach. This is gonna be the second time that I ever played Bleach. Um, it's really gonna be very interesting indeed. So I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to it, but also turn on post notifications if you're new. And by the way, if you go ahead and you do enjoy these videos live, go ahead and follow me on Twitch, link in the description below this video. And if you want to see my personal life or anything like that, follow my Instagram and TikTok. Just go ahead and tune in. No, yo callado, ya callado, esperaba. ¡Cayer ahora! No, man. You know what? Fuck it. Damn. This food is too good. Being so that ass. Be right back, chat. Back, chat. I'm back, chat. I'm back. Sorry, chat. I'm back. Back better than ever. Chat, this chicken Alfredo is good. This chicken Alfredo is too good. I'm being so for real. Hey chat, YouTube, let me know what your favorite food is below in the comments. Cause mine is the chicken Alfredo. I know I kept saying it a lot, but it goes to the chicken Alfredo. When I first ate chicken Alfredo, right, I thought it was disgusting. But at the same time, you grow, you learn, right? Not everything is gonna be to your liking. You adapt. It's one thing I love about chicken Alfredo. Okay. Oh, the nigga died. Bro, like I'm just saying, bro, like, cause I'm not really peeping the vision. Dragon Ball Solos. So if y'all get mad, Dragon Ball Solos, to my Dragon Ball fans, I love Dragon Ball, right? Dragon Ball Solos, like majority of the anime, especially CC Goku. He may not be canon to the main storyline, but he's still canon. It's just that he's not canon to the main storyline, but he is canon overall because Akira Toriyama declared and claimed that he is indeed canon. So therefore, he did say he's not canon to the main storyline, but at the end of the day, he's still canon. That's like Saitama, strongest version is being canon, but not canon to the main storyline. But at the same time, he is still canon. You know what I mean? Super Goku is universal. CC Goku is boundless. It is what it is. You know who I think is also boundless? Deadpool. Deadpool is just casually fucking boundless. Cause think about it. You gotta really think about it. Deadpool can talk to people beyond the fourth wall. That's a boundless feat. Deadpool, I don't care what anybody says. Deadpool is boundless. To the brick of brim, he is boundless. Deadpool is boundless. I will argue that fact. Sure. What the fuck? Is that a new rank or rarity? This shit is like red. Like he has red stars. Deadpool is boundless. I do not give a fuck. Deadpool is what the fuck? Someone glued on my shit. Deadpool is boundless. I will argue that to the day I die. It's just that the things he does, it's like it's a boundless feat. It's like you gotta understand that nigga can break through the fourth wall and start talking to you as the fucking person. I don't know. Shuno? Unlock 200 characters in the album. What is up with people trying to add me and shit, bro? Like, I don't understand that. Like, people always try to add me, bro. I'm playing. Follow my Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and subscribe to my YouTube. If y'all are new. I don't understand though, cause it's like what the fuck? You know what I mean? Oh, you fucking bitch. I hate these people. It's always those shadow ones. I always hate those. Damn. But like I said, like a lot of things in life, especially when it comes down to like the smallest things that you think is stupid, it may not be stupid. Like, how can I explain this? No, I'm definitely gonna decline you. Like, how can I say this? Like, people are different, right? Like, you gotta think about it. Anime is nothing more than people think differently. So, if I say that Goku is universal because he can affect the afterlife, which he has done, and it was actually stated that he has affected the afterlife. He affected the afterlife. And when fused with Gogeta, he fused and went on a higher dimensional scale. I could say he's universal, right? But then you gotta understand where the setting, like, it's kind of logical because you understand, and you gotta understand where the setting is taking place at. Dragon Ball is taking place on different fucking planets and outer space. Naruto is taking place on different villages. Saitama is taking place on different, I want to say different cities, right? But also different galaxies. While Dragon Ball is taking place in different planets, space, and fucking voids and dimensions. Dragon Ball is taking place voids, dimensions, afterlife, planets. Like, damn. Saitama's game taking place on different different cities, Naruto, different villages, possibly planets, and Luffy is taking place on different continents, and I guess JJK is just taking place in different city blocks. In a city, different city blocks in a city. Like, you gotta understand, Dragon Ball is the father of anime, and it will be respectively kept as that title. One Piece, Bleach, and Naruto will always be the big three, but I never heard of a thing called a Sinister Six. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is a Sinister Six? Never heard of it. Like, I never heard of a Sinister Six. That's the thing, I never heard of it. You know what I mean? Like, I guess, like, I get y'all trying to add more to the generation, right? Like, I grew up on a generation Because Dragon Ball didn't come out until like 1990. I want to say 2 or 3. When did Dragon Ball come out? Hold on, chat. When did DBZ start? 1996. Dragon Ball. Okay, so what about DB? Just Dragon Ball. I feel like Dragon Ball Z was. Fuck me there. Hold on. Dragon Ball. Just Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball. Akira Toriyama was created in 1984. So Dragon Ball entirely didn't start until 1984. Dragon Ball Z didn't start until 1996. And Dragon Ball GT didn't start till 1995. Like, you gotta understand, like, Dragon Ball is an old ass anime, right? Akira Toriyama started this shit 1984. Now, y'all gonna be saying Dragon Ball Z didn't start till 1996. No shit, cause here's the difference. The key difference: you got Z, and then you just got Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball didn't start till 1984. Dragon Ball Z didn't start till 1996. Dragon Ball GT didn't start till 1995. What the fuck? Yo, he's black. He's black. He's in it. He's in it. He's the N-word. He is the N-word. Like, chat, you gotta understand, like, Dragon Ball didn't start until like a long ass time. Or it's been around for a long ass time. Like, it's been around for decades. I'm talking about decades. Like, Dragon Ball been around for 2, 3, 4, 5, 90, 20, 10. It's been around for 4 decades. Dragon Ball has been around for 4 decades. While Naruto and all these other animes been around for 2 decades. I'm talking about shows. Shows! They've been around for that fucking long. Yes. They've been around for that long. They've been around for that long. Like, Dragon Ball is old. It is 40 years old. Well, right now it's 41, but it's 40 years old. Like, if we're talking about anniversary rise, this is his 4-year anniversary. No, 41-year anniversary. Dragon Ball is 41 years old. While all these other animes are like in their 20s, 10s. Dragon Ball is in its 40s. Dragon Ball is the granddad. Then it's gonna move up to the grandfather. I'm telling you, Dragon Ball it's a good ass anime. It's been around longer than I've been alive, but I watched every single shit of it. I might have forgot a little bit of details here and there, but ooh, Dragon Ball, I love it. Love me some Dragon Ball. Now, don't get me wrong, I do like Naruto though. Naruto do go hard. Naruto really does go hard. With the story and everything, it does go hard. But Dragon Ball, it's like one of those stories where you have to watch it to the beginning. Like, we're watching it now, like, with new animes, like, you gotta understand with new animes, the story is kind of different. I mean, it kind of leads on to it, but at the same time, it starts off something different. So, you could watch the same anime, but one of them is going to have a different start, you know what I mean? So, you kind of like, okay, so this is what happened, right? With Dragon Ball, it doesn't do that. It has a continuation. And so when people say, oh, the story doesn't make sense, no, it makes sense. You want to know why it makes sense? Because it's a continuation. You have to watch it all the way from the beginning to now to understand the full story. That's one thing that I love about Dragon Ball. Like, Dragon Ball doesn't change. Like, you don't have another series and then you start something different. Now, with Boruto, it's different, right? Because it's Boruto. But I'm talking about, like, Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. Those are two different things. They don't lead up to it. They don't have, like, him growing. Well, what they do, him growing and have a continuation on the story. No, they stop, make another fucking story, right? And give you, like, some short-ass backstory where you're probably going to miss most of the information that you need on why Naruto became Naruto, and just continue on. I'm just saying, bro, because, like, if y'all notice the difference between Dragon Ball and actual other anime, you will see the difference. I'm telling y'all will see the difference. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like, you gotta understand, like, Naruto is really, like, don't get me wrong, Naruto, great storyline. One Piece, definitely great storyline, no filler. And Naruto, great storyline. One Piece, a phenomenal storyline, no filler or rarely any filler. And Bleach, great storyline, right? But the fact of the matter is, the problem with it, and I could say the problem with all of the characters, Goku, Luffy, and Naruto, they all have something in common. It's whenever they were young, they all have something in common. Their parents died and shit like that. They don't know what the fucking parents are, because guess what? Ichigo lost his mom. Naruto lost both of his parents. Luffy doesn't even know about his fucking parents. But they all tie back to Goku, because Goku was the one who started the shit. You know what I mean? That's why he's the father of anime, because it reminds them of Goku because of the rivalry. It reminds them of Goku and Vegeta. It's like Dragon Ball, but with different fucking powers and abilities and different explanations on how they use their energy. That's what I'm trying to say. But what I am going to say though is that Dragon Ball is the best anime out there. Love Dragon Ball to death. Dragon Ball is like literally, if not the best anime I ever watched. And yeah, that wraps up today's video though. Yeah, so like I said, like, Dragon Ball is like one of the best animes out there. I keep saying this because it's like, it's so true that it's the best, because it produces and provides more of excitement and stuff like that. Especially when you're talking about storyline. We're talking about like breaking breaking anime entirely, like fucking up the fucking internet type shit. Like Naruto hasn't fucked up the internet. Like I'm talking about niggas broke the internet. Goku managed to break the fucking internet. I'm talking about literally break the shit. Due to the fact of his aura. Especially with his MUI, he literally broke the internet by storm. He broke the internet. Naruto didn't break no internet. Nobody else broke the internet besides Goku. And Goku was the only one who managed to do that shit. Now, why am I saying this? Is because Dragon Ball will be... Like, literally, Dragon Ball is literally one of my top animes. Then it will be Naruto. No. Bleach. Bleach will be the second. Then Naruto. Then One Piece. I just don't like One Piece. I don't like how they do their things. I don't like how their powers comes from the devil fruit. You touch the water, you die, and stuff like that, right? Naruto, I love the storyline. I love how everything is exactly from the detail. I love the Uchiha so much. Actually, I'll put them in second. But the one thing they lack, I say for me, is the... I wouldn't say the forms. Because every time they fight, it's always easy. The excitement. I want the fight scenes to be colder. Like what they did, like what Naruto did back to Sasuke, back in just Naruto, I want them to be cold like that, where motherfucker, like I want that shit, bro. Like that was cold, and it basically put more plot and put more tensions between the two characters. But Bleach, I would say Bleach, but I don't watch Bleach that much. But I know that Bleach has a perfect example on having two rivalry against each other and having tension to the point they work together over time, right? Naruto does a pretty good job on that. But one thing I don't like is Boruto with Naruto and Momoshiki. That shit pissed me the fuck off. I'm sorry. When Naruto went Baryon mode and he went against some guy, that shit pissed me off because I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? The dude used the same move, but the shit was not clean. I'm sorry, it wasn't clean to me. Bleach does a perfectly good job with character development, but the one thing they lack is their childhood. Because we only got a glimpse of what their childhood looks like for Ichigo. We don't see the character development. We don't see how they change over time from that boy to where he is now to continuing forward. We just see a glimpse of the boy, then we go to Ichigo or why he's being a bitch, and then we continue down the line and now he's a fucking soul reaper and shit like that. What happened during his childhood? His mother died, cool, but what happened? Did he kill somebody? Did he do something else? Like, what happened? Why did we just time skip early, right? Then we have Dragon Ball, which is the perfect example of what a story should be. He got character development. We got first his childhood. His parents died. He got sent to Earth. Then we got his childhood where he was training and he was finna become a Saiyan. Like, I'm talking about like full-blooded Saiyan. Like, nigga, I'm finna ruin this planet. But then he hit his head on a rock. He woke up and he's now kind-hearted. Now we have him fighting and fighting and fighting, right? Now we know what his childhood is. Now when we see him grow up, now we see him with Chi-Chi. Now we see him having kids. Now we see him, the plot thickens. Okay, cool. Now we see him die. Now we see him learn the Kaioken. He comes back to life. Cool. Why? Because of Shenron. They explained that to it. There's a lot of things in Dragon Ball with so many different elements into that story that it progresses. Like from Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball GT, that's another timeline. From Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Z, that's another timeline. Universe 7, that's another timeline. To Dragon Ball Z Super, that's another timeline. Dragon Ball or Super Dragon Ball Heroes, that's another timeline. And then in the continuation on movies, they do a perfect job on the continuations of Dragon Ball. It reels people in. It's like you can't get enough of the story. it's like the story that never, I want to say it never ends, but a story that never, like, there's no bad parts to the story. Like, you gotta understand, it has everything from the perfect details, and it's the fact of the matter is, it's like, it's a good ass story. But we're gonna end it off here because I'm gonna go ahead and be signing off, and I'm gonna rewarm my chicken Alfredo. So we're gonna say a prayer, and we gonna get the mess out of here. You know what I mean? Sorry guys, I'm a little sick, right? But I should be good in a couple days. So here we go. Here comes a Bible verse, James 4:15. For what ye ought to say, if the Lord will, we shall live and do this or that. James 4:15. Now, here's the prayer. Father, thank you for today. I surrender my plans, goals, and schedules to you. Teach me to live with an if the Lord will mindset. Not in the fear of the future, but in full trust of your sovereignty. I know you have good plans for my life, to prosper and not harm me, to give me hope and a future. So let my every decisions be fulfilled or be filtered through prayer and guided by your spirit. Not my will, but your will be done. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. So, I hope y'all guys like this video. I hope y'all guys like me ranting on Dragon Ball, why Dragon Ball solos and shit like that. I hope y'all guys like those videos, because I really do like playing and talking and ranting about bullshit, you know what I mean? I really do like it. So, I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to it, but also turn on post notifications if you're new. If you want to go ahead and see my personal life, follow my Instagram, and also follow my TikTok if you also want to get further notice and further engage within what I have to say on there. If you also like this video and you want to see these videos live, follow me on Twitch. And as it says, Mascot goes out to the next mission awaits. Simon Riley, signing off.